I think I did it. All right. What's up, you guys, and welcome to my first live stream. I'm amazed that I got this done and proud of myself. I'll take this win. Um, let's see. I just want to do a live stream, basically check in with you guys to update you on the channel, what I've been up to, and where I plan on going in the future. All right, so I took some notes so I could kind of just knock this out as quickly as possible because it's the weekend and there's daylight and we all know it's. Let's see. Okay, so I'll start you guys with this year. I'll start you guys end of last year, basically. So at the end of last year, I had been strongly contemplating not continuing on with my channel. I was ready to just kind of be done with it. It's a lot of production that goes into making film photography, YouTube channels, and I was pretty set to kind of call it quits. It's a lot. Um, However, I had a friend of mine kind of talk me out of it, and it wasn't just her talk that did it. It was also kind of me thinking, had I done everything I wanted to do on my channel, had I made every video I had set out to make or that I had dreamed of making, and the answer was no. So, with the answer being no, I sat down and I wrote a list of videos that I really wanted to make before I felt comfortable no longer making videos on the channel. And to make. And when I started off this year, I was doing pretty well. I was consistent. I was making the videos that I wanted to make, but I got a little sidetracked around March, April. For those of you who don't know, I have been photo assisting on editorial shoots since last year when I was working on my Making Portfolio series. And that opened a big door of just learning and gaining access to the world of editorial photography. And it took me down a rabbit hole, which I was very happy to go down. But it also kind of left me in a place of uncertainty of what exactly it is I wanted to be doing with my time. So around April, one of my mentors recommended that I take a workshop. And the workshop that I took was an art of freelance. And for 10 weeks, I learned how to shape projects, how to go about executing projects, and then editing, and then putting out projects. And the project that I did for the Art of Freelance is nearly finished. I'm almost done with this project, a project that I've been working on for 2 years that I picked back up while doing the Art of Freelance workshop. And it's a very satisfying feeling when you're getting ready to finish a project that you've worked on for quite a while. And for me, moving more towards project-based photography has been really satisfying. I'm a storyteller. Anyway, I enjoy writing as my main form of communication, and being able to tell photo stories has always been my ideal kind of medium. And even though I don't showcase that much on this channel, that is typically what I am focused on shooting when I am out and about making photographs. Um, so with that in mind, so back to April. April, I took a break so that I could focus explicitly on doing this workshop. And as I did, I just kept thinking to myself, is YouTube really helping me to achieve the goals that I have in mind? And do I really know what my goals are right now if I'm constantly thinking about making videos for this channel? And the answer was no at idea that I wanted to attack the list that I had made at the end of the year before of videos that I wanted to make. So I took, I don't know, like 3 or 4 months off this year to continue working on my project, my photo project, other projects that I work on throughout the year. And then I came back and I came back and made some videos that I wanted to make. And then I was able to put them out rather consistently for, I don't know, 2, 3 months. And I really hate being consistent for like 2 or 3 months, like short bursts, but sometimes that's just the way it works out. But yeah, so here we are, we're in November again. And I'm once again asking myself, do I want to do this for another year? And I made a list again because lists are my thing. I made a list of pros and cons this time. And the cons to continue on with this photography channel outweigh the positives. Um, in so much that the channel costs a lot of money to produce, it takes a lot of time to produce, and it doesn't always leave me with the most satisfied feeling. My most popular video on this channel is for a video that I'm not even all that proud of, for a camera that I don't even like. And that kind of irony sits with me. And I'm someone that thinks about things like that. Like, good grief, a camera I don't believe in, I don't even like. And it's like one of the most important, like the most, rated videos on my channel. It just really sucks from that perspective. The video production quality is high end. Thanks, Aquavis. I appreciate you. You did a fantastic job. And carrying around that red camera in Santa Monica was baller stuff, player. And you are 1,000% appreciated for real. But yeah, and so in my head for a minute, like it doesn't really matter to me what the comments are saying. I mean, I love a good debate. I love a healthy debate about quality of cameras, which is why I started making the head-to-head battle camera series back in, like, I don't know, 2018 or something. I think was the first one I put up, and then from there you've seen how, the success of the first one, the Mamiya 645 versus the Pentax 645 spiraled, and then you see other channels making their own camera versus camera videos. It's just like, I get it. It's an entertaining kind of a concept. And for beginners, I thought it would be incredibly helpful and useful material to have, which is why I started the series and why I continued on with the series, raising questions of, which affordable rangefinder camera would do better, which one is better, and all in all, it's just fun. It's just things that's kind of like talk about to, if you're not going to buy the camera, to kind of see how they perform, or even if you are going to buy a camera, to see how they perform in similar scenarios. So that's kind of like where that went. But like, does that stuff really, I don't know, um, does that stuff really give you a leg up in your photography? I don't think so. I actually wrote an article about my honest feelings on camera reviews on my Medium blog, which I'm going to encourage you guys to subscribe to and check out. I go much more in depth about my feelings about photography over on my Medium blog, because it's like I said, for me, my the best way I know how to communicate is with words. Give me time to think and put them into order so that they make more sense and they just kind of flow better. I don't feel like I'm rambling. So I'll put a link under this video to once I have a chance to edit this thing, because I don't think I labeled this video correctly. But it's my first one, so we'll take it. What's my next point? Let's see. So yeah, um, the future of the channel. So at the end of the day, after I made my list of pros and cons, I decided that I'm not going to completely shut down the film photography channel, because I've made over 100 videos and I think some of those videos are helpful. I hope some of those videos are helpful. And I want new photographers to still be able to find the videos, watch the videos, and enjoy the videos. And to be able to ask me questions, because a lot of times as beginners, you may not necessarily know someone that shoots film photography or has experience shooting film photography. So I think it's useful to be able to like write a quick comment or shoot a DM to someone and say, hey, about this camera you used, I'm having this issue, or I want to know how to do this. And I'm happy to offer the information when I was starting out, to be able to speak to people that had a better understanding of film photography than I did. And so, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm going to keep it going. Hey, John, how's it going? Read a couple comments here. I'm very happy to hear that some of my videos resonated with you and helped you as you started shooting. Definitely happy to hear that. And my sister's here. Hello. Okay. So yeah. So next year I will be spending the majority of my time writing blogs. Some of them will be pertaining to photography. A lot of them will be about creativity and artistry, because those are areas that I focus on a lot. I will still continue to put videos here on the channel. I have my next video coming out is a subscriber requested video. I had a subscriber ask me how to go about building a photo team when I put out my series at the beginning. I think at the ending of last year, I put out my series, Building the Portfolio, something like that. And it was about my journey to putting together a body of work to kind of then go forward and present to editors, agents, and in hopes to gaining interest from magazines and newspapers to do editorial work. So I will be putting out a video to help beginners learn how to go about building their own photo teams. And then my next head-to-head camera battle video will be another request from a subscriber that I thought was a really good idea when I heard it. And I happen to have both cameras now. So I was like, let's put that on the book. So that will be coming out either next month or January, depending. Hop on it with me. You'll notice that I started shooting with more of my friends. It just makes the production process so much easier to be able to go out and take photographs with a friend that I would have done it with in real life anyway, in real life as if it's not. But yeah, you've seen Scott a lot. Scott had his own channel, but he, from his experience, he knew how hard it was to kind of keep up with it and how much it kind of costs to run a channel. So it's been follow us and document it as we go. You'll also notice that my friend, dang, I'm blanking on names. It's my bad. Oh, my friend CeeLo. Sorry, bro. My friend CeeLo jumped in one of the vlogs we did out at Taste of Soul. He'll be jumping on another one, possibly a head-to-head if he hits me back. I'm sure he'll watch this and hit me back when he sees it. So please do so. And then let's wrap this up. I still have. I think the greatest is okay. What's new that I haven't shared on the channel yet? I finally bought my dream camera. It's not the new M6. It's an old M6. Well, it's not the oldest M6 either, but she looks aged. But I finally got a Leica M6. This is a camera that has been on my list since I started shooting film photography. I always knew I was going to buy this camera. It was always a matter of when I would get this camera. And the story, you wouldn't believe the story, but I'm going to tell you the story quickly. So I always have my watches on eBay. I always have my alerts on for cameras that are like on, the holy grail list or cameras I just really want to have. And so I had this camera. I've had this camera on my list since 2017. And I was going through my notes on my iPhone a couple weeks ago, and I was just deleting old messages. And I saw that this camera used to trend at around $1,800 back in 2017. Was trending at it was trending at 1,000 and what was it? It was $1,900. Yeah, in 2017. And I just thought, looking at it up, considering the new M6 is out, but that's not the point. So when I saw this camera online, it was at $2,000, and I thought something was wrong with it. So I hit Scott up, and Scott was like, "It looks legit. It looks serious." And I was like, "Let's go." So yeah, I have an M6 now. I'll probably make a video about it and take you guys on a photo walk. I've gone out and shot with this camera a few times already, and I love to shoot it. It's one of those cameras that when you pick it up, it inspires you to shoot more, and I'm going to continue shooting as much as I can with this camera. Okay, so let me wrap this video up so that it's not too long and it's not the longest talking head video on planet Earth. All right. All right, so moving forward into next year, there will be less videos on the channel. That doesn't mean that I'm stopping the channel. It just means that my focus will not be on this channel. It will be more on my written content. And I will also be exploring content creation in other avenues. I have another channel idea in mind that I'm really excited about exploring. I've already gone out and been doing some beta testing, and I can't wait to roll it out. It's going to be a collaborative experience yet again. Me and my sister are looking forward to presenting new content next year, and that is going to be where I see this channel going in the future. So not as much output, hopefully still high quality. I will still aim for high quality videos and making videos that resonate with me, that I think are fun and that are also helpful to people who are just now getting into film photography and have an interest in film photography, while also satisfying my creative whims. And yeah, all right, you guys, that is it for my first ever live stream, possibly my last. I'm just joking. It might not be. It might be, though. I will see you guys in the next one. All right, everybody. Peace.